Yo, what up? This is a new episode right here. This will be volume 59 of my rap update. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all guys must know the deal. Y'all guys know I'm gonna be reviewing classic hip hop albums non-stop. You know what I mean? This will be the 20th anniversary edition. Reason being because we're reviewing the album that just turned 20 years old today, and that album would definitely have to be this album that you're looking at right here. Noreaga's second album, Melvin Flynt, The Hustler, released in 1999. Y'all guys must know who Noreaga is, part of the whole Drink Champs fame. But, he's one half of the legendary duo Capone Noreaga, CNN. He's an MC from Queens, New York, Left Rack to be exact. He got started back in 1995. He met, Capone in jail and shit like that. And they got discovered by Tragedy Gaddafi and started working on one of the best hip hop albums ever made, in my opinion. That is The War Report. Came out back in 1997. A classic fucking album right there. Like, so grimy, gritty, that real street New York hip hop. Because that album came out at a time, when Bad Boy was taking over. You know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of like a breath of fresh air in a way. You know what I mean? Now, songs like Bloody Money, Top of New York, Illegal Life, Never Die Alone, LALA with Mobb Deep when he retired back at the West Coast. Black Gangsters, Iraq. I mean, timeless fucking songs right there, man. I love that album. It got some production from Havoc, Tragedy Gaddafi and shit. Classic album. I need to get a copy of that shit. But around the time too, when he was making that album, Capone, he had to go back to jail because he violated his parole and shit. So Capone couldn't complete most of the album. So he did the majority of the shit. So Nori, he was doing his thing a year later. He was about to get blow up with his first solo album, NRE, back in 1998. Classic album right there. I do have that in my collection. Fucking love the album. Nori, around the time he was about to get blow up in the game, along with DMX, Jay-Z, Big Pun, No Limit, list goes on and on. Wu-Tang was still doing their thing. Like, that album was so fucking big. Yeah, it got songs like Super Thug, 40 Island, The Change, Mathematics, Body in the Trunk with Nas, the classic Band from TV with Big Pun, Cameron, Nature, Jadakiss, and Styles P. Fire album, man. Like, that album is so nuts, yo. Like, I mean, it was like his commercial breakthrough in a way, because he kind of went for a more mainstream sound, but he still got some street shit as well. If you haven't heard that album, go check it out. Definitely his best solo album. And Nori, around the time, he was hot. He was killing it. Was doing a lot of guest appearances for other people. From R. Kelly, Jay-Z, of course. Pun, Fat Joe. He was doing a lot of guest appearances for other people. Like, he was definitely, in his A game. Like, he was in his prime. Like, he was definitely in his bag. He was doing, and, he also appeared on mixtapes and compilation albums. He was doing shit with Cameron as well. Nori, he was doing his thing. Like, he was definitely had a great year. But what happened was that in the same year, him and Tragedy Gaddafi, they had like a little falling out and shit because, due to the fact that, Trag, accused Nori of like biting his style and shit. So Nori came out with the Halfway Thugs Part 2, which is like a diss track towards Tragedy. Tragedy retaliated back with Blood Type, you know what I mean? But luckily they squashed the beef because, if it wasn't for Tragedy Gaddafi, there'll be no Capone Noreaga, there'll be no War Report or Drink Champs, you know what I mean? So that tells you right there. So, and a year later, in 99, he came out with this joint right here, Melvin Flynt, The Hustler. This album right here, this might not be like that as good as the first album, but it definitely has some flavor. But around this time too, during the making of this album, Capone, he came home from jail, you know what I mean? And he actually appeared on this album. And Nori, his father had passed away during this period of time, you know what I mean? So he wasn't like in the right place when making this album. So that's why this album was not really that as successful and critically acclaimed as his first joint, you know what I mean? But it's not as bad as most people make it out to be, you know what I mean? That's what I gotta say. So yeah, singles as known for Oh No, and Blood Money Part 3 with Capone. So yeah, the producers on this album are Easy LP, Manny Fresh from Cash Money, The Neptunes, Swiss Beats, SPK, and Trackmasters. Yeah, Poke and Tone. Alright. The guest appearances on the album are Maze and Mussolini, Capone, Final Chapter, Troy Outlaw, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, Goldfingers, Missy Elliott, and Khalees and Scarlett. Okay. Track number 1, Hospital, Funeral, Intro. It's like a little intro, you know what I mean, trying to start off the album. Motherfucker, you know, laying in the hospital and shit, and, you know, funeral, you know, happens and shit. I guess somebody got killed, whatnot. Track number 2, Sometimes, featuring Maze. Fucking love this song right here. One of my favorite Nori tracks of all time. Love that beat by Easy LP. Great way to start the album. That was actually on the Belly soundtrack, which came out back in 1998. Classic movie, dope soundtrack, you know, with Nas and DMX. You know what I mean? Nori, you know, talking about, you know, dedicated, you know, to the fallen soldiers that he grew up with. You know, dedicated to, you know, the legends who passed away. It's kind of like a very touching track in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, they both did their thing. Love this track a lot. I could just listen to this track all fucking day. Track number 3, Gangsters Watch. Another one of my favorites off this album. Like, that beat right there is so grimy. Like some shit that could have been on NRE in a way. Like, that's how dope this joint is. Like, Nori, he killed this shit. You know what I mean? Just some straight thugged out New York shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fucking fire. Track number 4, The Hustler, featuring Maze and Mussolini. That was a dope track produced by the Trackmasters. You know what I mean? I actually fuck with this joint a lot. You know what I mean? Kind of too commercial in a way, but this joint right here was still fire. I fucks with that. You know, they all, you know, deliver. You know what I'm saying? Track number 5, Cocaine Business, Hysteria, featuring Khalees. I was not really a fan of this song, to be honest with you. I was not fucking with this track. You know, but Nori was spitting that drug talk. But it was that beat by the Neptunes that wasn't really fucking with. You know what I mean? And I don't know. And Khalees, I'm not a fan of her whatsoever. You know what I mean? She kind of fucked it up for me. Could have had a better beat than that if you want to talk about drug shit. But overall, could have been better. My track number 6, The Pigeon. That was a skit. You know what I mean? Niggas smoking shit. You know what I mean? Just knowing to it. Track number 7, Blood Money Part 3, featuring Capone. That was like a continuation of the whole. That's like kind of like the final chapter of the whole Blood Money trilogy. You know, the first Blood Money on the War Report album in 97, Blood Money Part 2 with Nas and Nature, off the Rod soundtrack in Part 3. Very dope video. You know, Capone came back home and shit. Very dope track. You see LL Cool J on there. Like, classic right there. Love this track a lot. You know what I mean? They both killed this shit. You know what I'm saying? Track number 8, We Thugged Out, featuring Missy Elliott. Very dope track right here. Very dope beat by Swizz. You know what I mean? This is Swizz Beats in his prime, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Missy Elliott, she was getting hot off the success off the Real World album, which I did a review on 2 months ago. Check it out if you haven't seen it. You know what I mean? They both delivered on this joint as well. Track number 9, Going Legit, featuring Mussolini. Another track I was not really too crazy about, to be honest with you guys. Track number 10, Real or Fake Niggas, featuring Final Chapter. Oh my god, this joint right here is bananas. This is like one of my favorite songs of this album. Like, they just talking about, you know, the difference between a real street nigga and the difference between a bitch nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that tells you right there. You know what I mean? Hence the title. But that beat right there is so hard. You know what I mean? I love that joint. Track number 11, What the Fuck Is Up, featuring Scarlett. Another song that was cool. You know what I mean? Track number 12, First Day Home. Another song I was not really a fan of. I felt like the beat could have been a lot better. You know, Nori's talking about, you know, coming home out of jail and shit, trying to get your life together. You know, that type of shit. Yeah, track number 13, The Tunnel. That was like a skit. If y'all guys might not be familiar with The Tunnel, that was like a very infamous nightclub back in the 90s, early 2000s in New York. The club opened on Sundays. I repeat, Sundays. You know, you had cats like Funkmaster Flex, Big Cap, rest in peace. Cypher Sounds, Johnny Walker Red, Mr. Excitement. Cypher Sounds and shit. You know, Choke No Joke was filming that shit. You had all the hot rappers. performing there during that period. You know what I mean? It's like a legendary club. A lot of shit went down there. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, that was like a skit. You know what I mean? Nothing to it. Track number 14, Hold Me Down, featuring Final Chapter and Troy Outlaw. Another track I was not fucking with once again. On track number 15, If You Want It. This is actually another one of my favorite tracks of this album. This should have been a single. Sound like some shit that could have been on NRE, in my eyes. You know what I mean? Very dope. It's kind of like a little party club banger in a way. Track number 16, Oh No. That was the single. There is a video for that. And there's a remix with Big Pun, Jadakiss, Capone, Mason Mussolini, I believe Angie Martinez, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, very dope track right there. Might not be as successful as Super Thug, but this joint right here is fire. You know what I mean? I fucks with this track a lot. Like Nori, he definitely bodied this shit. Dope video by Hype Williams, by the way. Track number 17, Play That Shit, featuring Juvenile, Lil Wayne, Maze Mussolini, and Goldfingers. Very dope, strong right there. This joint right here is fire. Very dope beat by Manny Fresh. You know, Juvie and Lil Wayne on here. You know, this is around the time when Cash Money was just blowing up. You know what I'm saying? This joint right here goes hard. Very dope posse cut. Track number 18, Flagrant Cops. That's like a track right there. You know what I'm saying? Nori just calling out the fucking police and shit. The last track number 19, Animal Thug Goes Hollywood. That was a skit that's just ending off the album and shit. You know what I mean? Nothing to it. Animal Thug just talking shit. Talking about he going Hollywood and all. You know what I mean? So yeah, by far, a very solid album right here. You know what I mean? Very slept on. I mean, might not be as good as the first album, but like I said, this album actually has some bangers, man. Like there's some tracks I could have done without, like Cocaine Business, Going Legit, with, you know what I mean, something like that. But it has this fair share of moments. Like it has some fire. You know what I mean? But like I said, Nori, he was not at the right time during the making of this album. You know, because like I said, his father passed away during this period, and like he mentioned that on that CNN track off the Reunion album. But if you're a fan of, you know, Capone, Noreaga, fan of Nori, you know, late 90s hip-hop, New York shit, then I highly recommend you checking this album out. To me, in my personal opinion, this is his last good solo album, because after that, he just started getting corny and shit, you know what I mean? I mean, except with the exception of the Reunion album, you know what I mean? But, you know, that God's Favorite shit, that was terrible. Don't like that whatsoever. And all this other, and he started doing reggaeton. I'm like, fuck that. And I love Noreaga, but I was not feeling that era. But if you're a drill Nori fan, then yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, like I said, this album might be out of print, but if you could find it for cheap, definitely go pick it up. So yeah, this is Noreaga, Melvin Flynt, and it comes with 2 different covers. It comes with this joint right here, him wearing a suit and tie, and him with thugged out and shit. But I prefer this joint right here with the most, because I love that suit he was wearing and shit. But yeah, this is Noreaga, Melvin Flynt, The Hustler, released 1999. Must cop. That was it for volume 59 of my rap album update. Hope you enjoyed it. Salute.